everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I did not do a plan with me this week, but it's because it's super crazy for us this week. We had some big moves going on in our household, and then also my husband's in a wedding this weekend for his best friend. And you know, if any of you guys have ever been to a wedding, been a part of a wedding, or are married or been married in the past, you know that weddings, especially those that are in the wedding party, can tend to be pretty hectic the last few days. So leading up to the event. So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging this week, so I decided to go ahead and do a video on my Once More with Love Munchkin and the Coffee Monsterz Co. Sticker collection. So we'll go ahead and get started on the Coffee Monsterz Co. Now, let me put a couple disclaimers in here real quick. Number one, I don't wear my wedding rings at home. I am home and I'm losing daylight, so I wanted to go ahead and record this. But I usually just wear these little rubber bands, these little rubber wedding bands at home or when I go to the gym. Just because I feel weird without my rings, but I also don't like getting my rings wet or anything like that. And also I've had a diamond fall out before, so I don't want to hit it up against anything because I'm a klutz, and I'm also very aggressive with my hands in terms of I'm always knocking them in to a wall or a table or something, just because I am not the most delicate person in the world. And then the other disclaimer is my sticker collection isn't the prettiest. All of my sticker sheets aren't filled completely, so if that annoys you, I apologize, but I do use them. So but I will say that my Coffee Monsterz Co. and Once More with Love character collection is the largest of my other ones. If you want to see what other kind of Etsy shops or stickers that I have, just go ahead and comment down below. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I use just this kind of like cheap photo album, not cheap, inexpensive photo album from Walmart, and I got this sticker cover from the Facebook page, and I just printed out and sized it for this and just put that right on there. And of course you can see the chevrons behind it, but it doesn't bother me. Alright, so I did organize them based on categories. So I have the, actually let me see if I can, so I don't want to take every single one out because for the most part, most of them I don't have a second sheet behind it, and if I do have a second sheet, it's just duplicate of the same sheets. So I do have here the pizza emojis, and then I have the breakfast emojis, which we don't often go out to eat breakfast because we eat breakfast at home majority of the time, but when we do go to like IHOP or something like that, or if it's a big breakfast like, you know, Christmas morning breakfast or something, I will annotate that in my planner. And then I have the Starbucks emojis, and I have the junk food emojis, which I've been doing a lot of lately, and I'm not proud of it. And then when I had moved on and excuse me, to my date night type couple type characters. So I have the stray couples, I have the dinner dates, which some of these are fairly large, but if I just want to annotate dinner date as opposed to where I went, I can just use the larger ones there. And then I do have this, I think it's the Once More with Love Munchkin, and then also the emoji here, but it's like a couple type thing. So you have like shopping and getting like ice cream together, or like what do you call it? Yeah, so ice cream, like this one here is probably one of my favorites, is they're both dressed like they're rapping, but maybe you can use that for karaoke, planning. And then you have the lazy day one, so like the emoji with the alarm clocks, with the snoozing, sitting on a couch with some popcorn, and like in the phone. And then these are just duplicates of the same one. Then I have sad emoji, so then you start getting into the emotions, which here you have the cloud, with water underneath his feet, pillow, tissue, and then looks angry to me. And then this one is swearing, which as you can see, I've used quite a bit already. And then I have happy part 2 and happy part 1 emojis. I really like using these. I just got this one, so obviously you see that I haven't really used it yet. Then you have the stressed emoji here with like a stack of papers. So school. One looks like it's sweating with or nervous with papers on the desk. A candle with a blanket on. Then this one, I believe she just recently put on, is the questioning life emoji, which I thought was really cute, and I went ahead and picked that up. And then the failed emoji, I wanted to use that primarily for like when I cheat on my diet and I didn't really want to, or it wasn't scheduled or something like that. I can use that. And then I did have this grandma one because my mother-in-law, she lives very close to us and she comes to visit a lot, so I went to go ahead and got that for the kids. Then I have the YouTube and the Instagram. And then this one is doctors, because for me, I have some medical issues, nothing that prevents me from doing my job. But that, and then also just if I want to annotate, like if my little ones go to the doctors, and then picking up prescriptions. And then here, I will show you this one because it's a couple different, but it's nail polishes. So I have this one here. This one has like nail polish holding in her hands. This one is just pink nails. And then this right beside the nail polish that kind of looks like an Essie nail polish. This one is a duplicate, but this one is a recent one that I just picked up with the emoji right next to the nail polish that looks like Essie. So I picked that up, and then this one I believe I just got as an extra, but with the nail polishes, which I think is really cute. And sorry if I say cute a lot, I just say it happens. And then this one is Ninja Shoppers. You have the emoji dressed like a ninja with cash, with the heart eyes and the sale sign underneath, shopping bags, which looks like Victoria's Secret, and things like that. And then I Need It, which tends to be me quite often, especially with all of the new releases with Simply Gilded and Scribble Prince Code and, you know, all the good stuff. Oops. And I think we find ourselves in that situation quite often. And then I have the online shopping. This one saying oops. This one is like take my money, refresh, 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 which I believe that if you are a Simply Gilded fanatic, then you have found yourself in this position quite often. Then I have the Walmart one, which again is duplicates in the back, and it's because I shop at Walmart for groceries. This one is cleaning emojis, dusting, and looks like dishes and laundry, and sweeping the floors and vacuuming. Then I have the laundry one and school. So I should be starting up school here pretty soon, which I'm not happy about, but I need to get this master's degree done and over with. Then planning, one with emoji and a bunch of washies, a pen that looks like pen gems. And then you have one with a planner in her hands and sitting on a planner, cheerleading with plans on the shirt. And then you have the Michaels one, which I really like. I'm pretty sure on the site they have like Michaels, Victoria's Secret, Sephora, and I'm going to be picking those up probably pretty soon. Then you have the wine one. This one's a girls' night out, which I'll be having another one here shortly. And then this one is fairly new as well, is the game nights part 1. So I'm gonna check to see if she has any other ones, because we really love game nights. And this one is the emoji dressed like the Monopoly man, Mr. Monopoly, Uno, a die, and playing cards, which typically is what we normally do, is either play cards or we'll play like a board game or something. Then you have the birthday one here, and you'll see a couple of these are just like randoms. They don't really fit into any category, like the birthday one, and then you have the driving, which we do a lot of to see my stepkids, and then the volunteer one, which these are little mini size ones. I believe that she puts out for, I don't know if it's not like $2 Tuesday, but something to that effect. Then this one I got because my little one and her best friend are like super obsessed with unicorns, and I thought that was cute. So whenever they have like a day together or something like that, I can annotate that. And then this one is a newer one with the, I want to say it was the 2-year anniversary collab, the bunny onesies, and I picked that one up. And then this one is fairly new as well. It's the spring emoji. So you have the emoji with lemonade and, excuse me, butterfly wings. And I want to say watering can and some flowers. And what is that? Oh, like picnic basket, and then raining with the rain boots on, which is really cute. And then this, of course, is the 2-year anniversary, which I'm going to pick up a couple more of these if it's still available, because I don't know, it's a 2-year anniversary. I don't know how long she's going to keep that up there, and I want to be able to have another one of these. So you have the happy emoji, you have emoji with a blanket reading, payday, Starbucks, the doctor, looks like planning or drawing. What does that say? Yeah, I can't make that out. So tired, one with the candle, shopping, which also looks like a little Sephora bag right there next to the Victoria's Secret. This was part of the, I think this is spring maybe, or Easter. And then Valentine's Day, a sad emoji, one with another onesie, balloons, a pen gems looking pen, laptop, winter, looks like coffee or could be chocolate, and then another sad emoji. And then this was part of the spring collab that she did with Sparkly Paper Co. So you're going to see that I also added the Sparkly Paper Co. collab that she sold on her site in here, because it also has emojis as well and was part of that collab. So I just added it in here. So I have the spring collab with the flower crown, the Polaroid with the bunny from Sparkly Paper Co. and then the emoji, and then the emoji and the bunny onesie, and yeah, and then here you have the labels with all of the icons from the collab as decorative pieces to the label. Sorry about that. And then, like I said, this is the spring collab, but the Sparkly Paper Co. release versus the emoji release. However, you still have the emojis here. Okay, and then this one is with the bunny holding a basket, them in rain boots, the bunny with like a unicorn umbrella, and then the bunny with a flower crown like the emoji. And then you have same designs all over here, but you have like labels, and then you have ombre heart flags. Not ombre, but heart flags. And then I like to keep my little samplers that I get in here as well. So the typical, not typical, but the one you normally get, that's why I have 3 of them of the same ones here with the I Did It, the coffee from McDonald's, and I said McAfee. I realize that now. I work in the IT world, so McAfee is a thing, but I apologize. It's McCafe. I needed a little to-do label and an emoji peeking out of the corner there on a label. And then this one was during the winter, around Christmas. You have with the Santa hat, shopping. I can't remember what that was, but I used it up. And then one with a laptop and some coffee or cocoa or tea or whatever you like. And then this one was another freebie that I received. And this one I recently just got as a pro collector when you fill out one of these bean cards, which as you guys can see, I'm almost done with another one. And this one is part of the new floral spring one that she just released. And so you have the bunny again, a coffee mug, some flags, some emoji heads with the, like this one looks like happy, that one looks either nervous or sad, a burger, plain, and I want to say that's confetti. And then the sticker here. This is a sticker that says Pro Collector. And then I like to keep my bean card in here as well. So anytime I get some new ones, I just go ahead and pop that in there. So that is it for my Coffee Monsterz Co. Not the biggest collection, but I've also been collecting probably maybe the last 5 or 6 months or so. And I kind of just eased my way into it, but now I'm like super obsessed and can't stop purchasing from Helen. And now we're going to move over to Marge with Once More with Love Munchkins, which I believe I started off with the Munchkins first before I started off with the emojis. But somehow I end up growing my emoji collection quicker than my Munchkin. And now I'm trying to make up for that by spending all of my money. Anyway, so I went ahead and got these, which you'll find a lot of planner channels. They use these for their storage as well. I haven't put a cover on this one, but I will be here soon. And I went ahead and just got this off her Facebook page as well. And it was totally free. You just go ahead. It's a file you can download. And if you have the ability to print and cut and stick on paper, then you can do that as well. So let's start with the first binder. So here, not binder, the first photo album. And I got this from Walmart. It was like probably like 80 something cents or 98 cents or something. And again, if if it's half sheet almost done, then I will go ahead and take it out and show you so you can see what's on it. But as you can see, I use this quite often. So this one isn't labeled. The newer style is labeled. So you see it says I ate too much. This one is older format, so it doesn't have it on there. But the emojis themselves, or not the emojis, the Munchkins themselves are exactly the same, but she is now labeling them over Once More with Love. So you have I ate too much, just pretty much binging, hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, donuts, food baby, which I tend to feel like quite often, pizza, nom nom, worth it, too full, can't move, no belt, what diet. Okay, so that's that. And then let's see, this one is ice cream. So, and my husband, I'm not the biggest on sweets, but my husband loves ice cream, so from time to time we'll go. And then this one is cooking, and I used that recently because I cooked for Easter, and then we did something else big the other night before my stepkids left. So you have the Munchkin cooking with food in her hands over like grilling type thing, chopping up food, and kind of like serving food. And then you have the grocery shopping, so the Munchkin with the bag in her hands, a little kind of like kawaii type grocery bag, a basket, a shopping cart full of food, and the Munchkin pushing the shopping cart. And then this one, I want to say is happy or glad or something, but of course this was an old format, so it doesn't have the name on it. But it is M134 if you're looking for it on her site. And I don't have an extra of this. I have to buy more, but they're all in essence different types of happiness. And then I purchased this Fangirl one because I do see Jessica over at J Crew Plans. She likes using this Fangirl, and I thought that was really cute, so I went ahead and picked that up. And then I like this Make a Wish, which I recently just picked up. That's why it's fresh. I usually don't hold on to my stickers. I will, if I got it and I have the opportunity to use it, I will use it in my planner. And then this one is a sad emote, not emoji. Gosh, stop doing that. Munchkin holding a bag, crying, kind of just slouched over, sad, like kneel down, crying in like the fetal position, and just kind of laying there, which is usually when I'm sad, I kind of just curl up and go to sleep. And then this one is Insomnia. I haven't used it yet because I will tell you my new job has had me just like, by the end of the day, I am so exhausted either from learning or dealing with people's issues or whatever, or getting to know people, whatever the case is, new job, different stressors, not necessarily bad stressors, but stressors nonetheless. And I have been sleeping so hard. I I'm literally peeling myself out of the bed in the morning. And then this one is Nap Time, which I recently just got. Like I told you, I'm trying to grow my collection, like my emojis. And then this one here is Allergies, which I have like the worst external allergies. Dust mites, trees, grass, you name it. I'm super sensitive to it, and more than likely I'm going to have some kind of sinus infection or some kind of allergy attack, because that's just my luck. And then this one is, I've had this for a long time, actually one of the first sheets that I received or that I purchased. And this one is, I want to say Lazy Days is what it's called. And this one is like a burrito, so I still have the sticker there. I cut that one off, but it was still there. This one, I want to say, is the same as these down here with the emoji listening to music. I want to say, don't quote me on that. Go check out her Etsy shop. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find this, and it's M143 if you're looking for a reference. Looking out the window, listening to music. This one was a burrito, and this one is laying on the couch reading. And then I just recently picked up the bookworm one, which I have 3 sheets of, because actually I think I skipped out on something, which I'm going to go back to the emoji, into the emojis, because for some reason I felt like I missed out on something. Okay, so yeah, so you have her reading a book on a couch reading, laying like on the ground, or maybe on a bed reading, sitting up reading, and then with a stack of books. Then you have the Netflix one with the munchkin on the couch eating popcorn, a TV with Netflix on it, the munchkin sit on the couch and it says Netflix all day, which usually tends to be my weekend. And then you have the munchkin facing the TV, and with the TV, like our view from behind the TV, and then our view from behind the munchkin. And then I went ahead and recently purchased the FaceTime one, because I tend to, my husband and I tend to FaceTime with my stepchildren quite a bit, so I wanted to go ahead and pick that up. And then when my daughter goes to her father's house during the summer, I wanted to pick that up to annotate that as well. And then this one here, you'll see I barely have any left. But this one is laptop, the emoji on the laptop. And so I've recently picked that one up. And I use that a lot when I'm doing school or from editing or something like that. And then this one is also one of the very few sheets that I actually was part of my first order, planning time. So you have the planning time, the munchkin with stickers in her hands, a planner, her on a table, and then you have the aerial view of the munchkin planning. Okay, and then here I recently just picked this up as well, because I like to do a lot of printables as well as printed. So for my printables, I like to go ahead and I have printer. I have a Silhouette Cameo 3, so I picked up the print cut. This is shipping. I don't ship, but I can use it for receiving because I don't own an Etsy shop. And then in the mail, maybe me picking it up from the mailbox and then print and cut. So you can use this even if you're not a shop owner. You can use this to annotate. You can still utilize it for your, if you want to use it at home, if you have a printer and cut and a cutting machine. And then I have here the emoji behind the Instagram icon, and then you have this one is, I want to say it's called print or film edit upload. And essentially that's what it is. She's filming here in the camera, she's editing with the film strip and then uploading on the computer. And then this one here is shopping with Sephora and Victoria's Secret. This one says shut up and take my money. Her kind of like throwing out money with money in her hands and sale, yes. And then the last one here is the face mask one. I don't have anything in here because this sheet ripped here, so I didn't want anything to fall out. And then here I have family time. So on this one, we have every variation. Well, I have almost every, I can't speak today. Almost every variation. So we have 4 kids, but what I wanted to do is pick one with every type of variation. So that way, if we're spending, I have one if I'm spending time with just the girls or just the boys, or me and my husband with all the kids. I do wish that Marge would put out, much like, and I have to check, don't quote me on this, I have to check on the site to see, but I don't think that you have the Munchkin mail with the children, which I would like to get as well, because my husband does tend to spend some time with the boys. Like this past weekend, he took the boys to the lacrosse game while we took them to, or the girls, while I took the girls to see A Wrinkle in Time. And then I have my couple type ones where I have them, a couple holding hands, and this is also part of my first order of Once More with Love. And then I recently picked this one. It's a wedding one, and obviously this weekend, like I told you, we're going to a wedding, so I wanted to pick that up to annotate that, but also I can use it to annotate our wedding anniversary. And then we have a road trip here. I recently picked this one up as well because we tend to drive a lot down to North Carolina or Georgia to see our children. And then last but not least, I just picked up my first destination type sheet because we will be going to Vegas this summer, and I wanted to use that. And then we have here some samplers, which I thought I had more of, but I can't seem to find them. So these are the new samplers that she had. Emoji with sun and a cloud. The 3 emojis, kind of like over, peeking over, a bow label, a double date, and a CPR one. And then this one is the old school kind of holiday one with the hat receiving mail, Santa hat receiving mail, watching like a Christmas movie with all the presents, candy canes, and some more presents as if she received the presents. So let me go back to the emojis real quick because I'm certain that I missed something. Yes, I did, and I totally skipped over the page, and I don't even know how I did that. So I talked about Michael's, and then I somehow skipped this page. So then I have the mini sheets of the Traveler's Notebook because I recently just picked up a Traveler's Notebook for the first time ever, and it is a pocket size. Then I also just recently picked up this Harry Potter one because as soon as I'm done reading the book I'm reading, which is Stephen King's Misery, I do want to start reading all of the Harry Potter series, which I've read a couple a long time ago, but with this Harry Potter craze going on YouTube, I wanted to go ahead and start back from the beginning. So you have all of the book labels here, and then you have the books itself, and then you have drink here, some like tubes or vials for potions and things like that, and then majority of the characters, Harry Potter, Hermione, you know, all that good stuff. And then down here I have like superheroes and supervillains. So you have Wonder Woman, which is my die-hard favorite, Iron Man, Joker, Captain America, which is my husband's die-hard, Thor, Superman, Batman, what is her name? I can't believe I forgot her name. Obviously, you guys know she's from Suicide Squad, but how am I forgetting her name right now? Okay, anyway. Superman, another Superman, Spider-Man. I want to say that doesn't look like Loki, but Loki didn't have that. That is Loki. But I thought Loki had black hair. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And then Black Widow's another favorite of mine. Yeah, so, and then I just got this one recently as well because we cannot wait for Infinity Wars to come out. I know you're with me. Helen always talks about it. She cannot wait for Infinity Wars as well. So these are rather large, but I'm going to put them in the washi, on top of the washi as a countdown. So yeah, so sorry about that I messed that one up. So yeah, so that is my entire Once More with Love and Munchkin and the Coffee Monsterz Co. sticker stash or sticker collection. So Thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations of ones that you think I should pick up, go ahead and leave that in the comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from my channel, my sticker collection, or my plan with me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that notification button so you know when I am uploading or when I have uploaded a video. So thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.